So I was playtesting the other day, and one of the Hackswear abilities is called Rip, which Hackswear is what I'm calling the endgame superpowers. But when you activate it, it will propel the opposite arm at a crazy velocity forward. And it's just so fun and rewarding when it connects. But you see, only 2 out of 15 current characters have this Hackswear. So, if you want to get the satisfaction of hacking someone's head off at high velocity, you have to stick with one of 2 characters, which is boring. Especially at the fact that I've got this character Astra, who has a hammer that is incredibly fun to swing around. But you will rarely be able to use Rip with her because the Hackswear she uses is called Milnir, which returns the last weapon you use back to your hand. And you can only carry 1 Hackswear per hand. And so, I started a little experiment. What if, no matter what, so long as you have an arm to swing, you can do the same thing the Rip Hackswear does, which again is just swinging your limbs at high velocities with the press of a button, in effect, creating a melee attack. I first tried this with the character Bad Bad, because who better to try it with? He has 2 short-range boxing gloves after all, and the smile that stayed on my face the entire time while playtesting this was priceless. It was so fun to try again to position myself and my opponent just right, so that I could clobber them with a high-speed attack from either one or both arms, dealing massive damage. Then, I tried new characters and knew that the melee attack was going to be a mainstay feature. So, following that, I just polished this edition a bit, added some limitations to melee attacks, like you can only store 3 at a time and they have to recharge. This way you can't just spam the melee attack and cheat. And then I added a temporary display as numbers that communicate to the player how many melee attacks they have. And I cannot wait to playtest this with some folks. Oh, and also changed up the character select screen a bit just to make it match a bit more on how I mocked it up in this drawing. But I don't think it'll look like the final until I do some major code refactoring, which I am dreading, but I know will be following upon me soon.